far too early. We're going to be looking at how every team does next year, right? So we've got Super Bowl contender, playoff, backdoor shot.
Okay.
So someone just sneaking in. Mid, 9 and
Yeah.
8, 8 and 9 type team, disaster.
Okay.
All right. So again, we've not even had off season.
Yeah.
We've not had people getting fired, hired,
Mm.
free agencies, trades, the draft. This is just you can chuck anything out there.
Okay.
So for me, I go we could get AJ Brown. We could have a mint tackle, mint defense because Vrabel's in there. I think backdoor shot.
I'm going mid-record for
All right,
yourselves.
hey, we'll wait and see. All right, we'll wait and see.
Okay, so cards.
Right, the cards, B dog.
I'm gonna go with disaster.
Ooh, why?
I just think this season there was a lot of hope there, and I think they're gonna try and elevate on some things, and maybe not the things they need, because obviously they've sort of got that mid-round pick this year, and I think they're sort of stuffed on what they're gonna do a little bit and where they
Yeah.
need to build.
What I find interesting about them is they're not any further forward really than they were the year
No.
before, but they were decent enough to take themselves out of getting a really
Yeah.
decent pick.
Yep. That's why I think it's gonna be a disaster.
They're not going to pick receiver
Nope.
because they've picked one that
They could really do
doesn't
with.
really look up to anything incredible
They
yet.
should either go O line, D line, or linebacker probably.
Yeah,
But again, there's not many of those in the draft.
but
Even
yeah,
a good cornerback to help shut someone down.
I mean, possibly. I mean, I've not looked any further than like the top 10-ish picks in the draft yet,
No.
so I can't comment on a lot of these yet. But we'll come back and do a similar thing
Yeah.
just before the season
Oh yeah.
or just before the draft, and we'll have a look. Right, the Falcons.
Backdoor shot.
Oh, do you think
I
with Michael
think I
Penix?
think Penix takes the helm. I think then you've got Penix, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson. I think you go in there, and if there's another athlete that you want to pick up,
Mm,
maybe help out that defense.
I think they go pass rush.
Yeah,
I think they do. Maybe
they've
maybe
got
corner.
they've got some decent linebackers. They've got obviously I'd say the best safety duo in the league.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think corner or pass
wide
rush.
receivers have been pretty decent. They don't really need to change anything. They can just add. Obviously, Judon was on his way out, but he still got his first touchdown of his career.
He did, aye. He did, aye. Yeah, I think the Judon thing, as much as I love him, it's kind of not really worked out.
Yeah,
He's obviously just coming off niggly injuries and he's getting old and it happens.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Baltimore, Super Bowl contender.
yeah, it's
Same
going
for
to
the
be
last few years.
exactly the same.
Bills, Super Bowl contender.
Exactly the
Still
same
need to go to
again.
it.
That being said, their offensive coordinator is getting headhunted for
Yeah, he
a
is.
boatload of jobs,
Mm,
so we'll wait and see. Um, I'm going to say we can only have two from each conference
that's fair.
in Super Bowl
That's fair.
contender. All right. Right, the
Panthers,
Panthers.
mid-record. I think with the picks they've got, there'll be enough to pull
I
themselves.
think they'll be better next year.
Yeah.
They need Leggett to step up a little bit more.
Well, they're going to now, yeah. And
Um,
obviously, Bryce is looking good. Hopefully, Jonathan Brooks is healthy because he did
yeah,
his ACL again. If not,
I
they still
know.
had Chuba Hubbard.
Rotten luck, man. Yeah, if they stop turning the ball over,
Mm,
they'll not be terrible.
no,
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
I think they have a defense to bolster. That's what they need to work on is
what
the
I really should
defense.
have got is I'm gonna do this now. Is get the cap space up. So we've got a salary cap tracker because I don't know where their cap space can't be a lot. Oh my god, it.
What, the Panthers cap space? It's
Aye,
quite big.
where they are? I can't see them. Du-du-du-du. Ah, there.
Yeah.
So they're. Oh god, they've not. They're the 20th there.
Alright, but how much have they got?
So wait. I don't know how much do you have? They're currently spending 251 million on wages. Right, so for context, we've got about 130 million and this says 182.
Hmm.
So let's say 300 million, right? They've probably got about 50 mil.
Yeah, but don't forget, they can still make some trades, save some money.
Yeah, I mean, there's every chance. I mean,
Yeah.
I think mid-record, from coming from what they are now,
Yeah.
building, I don't think that's terrible at all. Yeah, I think that's completely fair. Right, this might be a better look at it. Anyways, Panthers cap space. Oh, this says they've got 21 million. Wait and see. Right, the Bears.
Backdoor shot.
Do you?
Yeah.
What now that Eberflus isn't there?
Yeah. I think they're bringing a new coach, someone to actually work with Caleb.
Yeah, we said this at the start of the season.
Yeah,
They've
and I
got the
think like that's it. They've
weapons.
got the whole offense there. The defense played pretty well last year. They've got all the pieces of the puzzle. They just need the chess master now.
Yeah. Do you know who I keep seeing them taking in mock drafts?
Who?
Ashton Genty.
Hey, look, if that's who they need,
Uh,
because I think they've got pick 10, haven't they? Or is it 11?
somewhere around
It's just
there.
before Cowboys,
Yeah.
but we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, I think that's completely fair because that's kind of. I mean, they were probably around here
Yeah,
this year.
but I think
Didn't quite get it, but
I think next year they've got a better shot at trying to sneak into that back bit.
I think that's fair. Right,
Yeah.
Bengals
Playoff football.
gotta be, hasn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
Gotta be playoff football.
Mm.
Purely because of how effective they were on offense this year and
Yeah.
just shit the bed on defense.
Yeah.
I think if you invest your 47 million in cap space,
Yeah.
maybe get some defensive guys, get some defensive guys.
Have to see him later.
Yeah, I mean they've got to be playoff football, haven't they? They can't shit the bed again.
Yeah.
They will start slow because they
Aye.
always do.
Of course
but
they do. Right, Browns. Disaster.
Really.
I think they've just lost Amari Cooper, the main weapon. Deshaun's out, which is a good thing for them, but now they're without a quarterback, and JMO could get them mid record, but I
Yeah.
think it's more likely that they're going to suffer from depth in positions of skill and depth.
Where do they pick?
Have they not got like fifth? No, they're not third. Sorry, they're third. They're picking third.
Oh, yes, it is. Ah, it is. Yeah, you're right. I mean,
So they might take Travis Hunter because the way we've talked about it, two QBs go 1 and 2.
do they take Abdul Carter
Maybe,
opposite Miles Garrett?
maybe we don't know yet. We'll
That-
never know.
that
I
would
think
be
this draft
nuts.
this draft is not as textbook as it was last year.
Yeah, it's not. And,
We are going to be very drunk come
yeah.
our draft show
For anyone interested, we're going to be doing a live watch along for the draft.
and
We're getting
drinking.
involved. We're doing a drinking game, basically a shot for every draft choice we get wrong.
Yep. So that's 32 shots.
It's not going to be
Maximum.
good. It's not going to be good. Because I reckon there's going to be a few trades this year.
No, 100%. Yeah.
I think there's going to be a few trades, right?
Dallas
Cowboys.
Honestly, I think another mid-record season.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think with a decent coach hiring, I think your backdoor
Well,
shot or playoff
the
football.
the problem is we have to get a good coach hiring. That's the problem.
You seen all the North Carolina fans freaking out
Why?
because Bill Belichick hasn't signed a contract yet,
Oh,
which means his buyout clause isn't like legal. Like you wouldn't have to buy him out
Yeah.
because he hasn't actually signed anything. He hasn't hired. He's got like 7 staff,
mm,
and he was interested in the Cowboys job before he even signed. for it.
yeah.
I think if you get Bill Belichick in, use a playoff football.
I think the problem is like Jerry needs to take a little bit of a step back.
He does. He really does.
I think that will help us get into that playoff football guaranteed.
Yeah.
But I think at the moment where we are currently sat without knowing the possibility of who's going to be the coach, I think we're mid-round.
I'll go backdoor shot.
Okay, you do what you need to do.
I'll go backdoor shot.
Okay.
Yeah, because what was your record this year?
7 and 10.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're not telling me that you couldn't have won another 3 or 4 games with.
Have to
Yeah,
wait and
I'm
see.
sorry. Yeah, nah. You've got 2 wins off the Giants.
Okay.
You know.
No, we don't get 2 wins off the Commanders anymore, though.
Well, no, you don't. But you know, there's a chance you get one.
Maybe. Right, let's move
Right,
on.
Broncos.
Backdoor shot again. I think it's the same as last season.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't see them being much different to this year. I think it's another backdoor shot.
I think they've got a step football. I think they're nailed on for playoff football.
No, I think they're gonna have one more year because they've still got to.
Their division's tough line, isn't
It
it?
is. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
The
their
division's
division is
tough.
Because the Chargers are going to come back next year.
Yeah.
Obviously the Chiefs. Yeah, I think there's every chance that
There's a backdoor spot though.
shot. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Lions playoff football.
Yep.
Still need to get if depending on how this year goes, if they can get over that last step, then they're Super Bowl
If
contenders.
they get to the Super Bowl this year, it's Super Bowl contender.
Then the next year, yeah, 100%.
This is why we're doing it far too early.
Exactly.
We were supposed to do it last week.
Oh god, that would have been even more
Yeah,
mental.
I know.
Right, Packers mid-record.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Just really inconsistent. I mean, this year really unlucky.
Yeah.
They lost everyone,
Mm.
but you can't just copy and paste like something that's been successful in the past with different players and expect it to just
Work the same, yeah.
It's not. Jordan Love isn't Aaron Rodgers
Mm.
or Brett Favre.
Yeah.
You know, he's paid more than them, but he isn't. And again, when you lose
Yeah.
Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs, and all that in a playoff game, it's tough for you. But
Yeah.
I don't think they have a that receiver needs to be doubled.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah.
You know, they've got a decent system, but I think mid push maybe backdoor shot
Yeah.
there. Yeah, not enough to put it. Texans.
Mid-record.
Do you?
Mm.
Do you think this is just they've had the
I think it's going to take. I think this year's humbled them a little bit, but I still think it's going to take maybe another year. And again, think about the Texans division.
what is it? Titans.
It's the Titans. Is it not the Colts as well?
Yeah.
And
Jags.
the Jags. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Do you know what? I tell a
they
lie.
probably are going to be playoff football.
I tell you what. Yeah, backdoor shot.
I don't even think it's back.
No, actually, you know why?
Someone's got to win their division.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, put them in playoff football.
Not because they're good. It's just because someone's got to win their division.
Yeah, that's true. Colts disaster.
Yeah, I agree. Same reason.
Yeah.
They can't be guaranteed playoff football. I'm not sure whether their record's going to be good enough for.
Yeah. Jags mid-record.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think they have a bounce back. New head coach.
Again, no, it depends who they hire.
New head coach. I think they have a bit of a bounce back. ETN comes back, is a bit better. I don't know what the Jags are going to draft, but it'll be interesting to see.
30 odd mil cap space. You
Yep.
know.
Pats mid record. I don't think you're a. I think we need to see what Vrabel does.
I think if we're in the Texans division, if we're the AFC South, you say backdoor
Yeah,
shot.
but I think when you look at your division
The
with
Bills and the Dolphins are going to be
yeah,
decent again.
yeah.
The Jets might be good next year.
We never know. I think it's a mid
I think
record.
that's completely fair. That's kind of where I would be anyways.
Yeah.
I think that's absolutely fair.
Chiefs playoff football.
Yeah.
We have to wait and see what happens in the off-season, see how they are next year.
Yeah. I don't think we can change any of the AFC teams.
No, I still think the Bills and the Ravens have a better chance of getting to the Super Bowl next year than the Chiefs do.
I agree. I absolutely agree. Unless they go out and
Win it.
pay whoever wide receivers and
Referees.
running backs. Yeah, referees. Yeah. I think that's about right, to be fair. Right, Chargers.
I think it's a
backdoor
backdoor
shot.
shot again, yeah.
Yeah, I think backdoor shot as well. Again, their division. I think they'll come second in their division.
Yeah.
And depending on the record.
Yeah.
Backdoor shot.
Rams, another backdoor shot, I think, again.
Yeah, I think because
I think it's the last year with Stafford, so it has to be give it all out.
Gonna come back next year as well.
Yeah, I think the Niners are another playoff football team.
Yeah, I think they're going to come back next year. I mean, is that what you said? Should we
Stick them in
now?
there. I think they come back next year,
Yeah.
and everyone's healthy and good. Raiders disaster.
I don't know who they're gonna take yet. They've got 92 million in cap space as well.
Yeah, I know.
But maybe the Brady effect takes over.
Maybe.
Maybe he's playing for them. Who knows?
Could you imagine? Is that enough of this shit?
God.
Dolphins backdoor shot. I think again the Bills are going to walk that division,
Yeah,
and
I agree. To be honest, I think
Vikings mid record. I think maybe JJ comes back and starts for them if they let Darnold go, and maybe they don't have as successful as a season, but they still get a mid record with a rookie QB.
Yeah, yeah, because the Lions is their division, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's fair.
yeah,
I
mid
agree with
record.
that.
Saints, another disaster.
Yeah, because they're not going to take another quarterback, are they?
They're not going
They're
to take a
going to try and
quarterback,
keep Rattler in.
and they're going to try and. I mean, do they go wide receiver? Do they go defense to replace Cameron Jordan? Do they go all line to protect?
Yeah, they are starting again, aren't they?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's fair again.
New York Giants. I'm gonna go mid record.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah,
In your division,
yeah.
I don't think. Well,
I think
what's your thoughts?
I think they take a QB, which is they started again drafting some stuff. They've got Thibodeau.
Yep.
They've got Malik Neighbors.
Yep.
They've got I think his name's Ben Johnson, the tight end. He's a pretty decent starting
Yes.
rookie. They've got some decent O linemen in like Andrew Thomas and stuff like that they're paying big. Tyrone Tracy came in and played really well at running back.
Yeah.
So I don't think they need to change that. They just need a general behind the ball now.
Is it a quarterback?
That's what I mean. They need a general behind the ball, and I think they might not win a lot of games in our division, but I think the teams they might play against with having a bad record, such as the bottom five potentially. That's 5 wins there, and all it takes is another 2 wins.
Yeah. Are these one of the teams that draft a quarterback,
Yes.
or the one that picks one up?
I think it's New York is a team that drafts a quarterback.
Do you think it should?
And I think they just throw him straight in. You know what? It depends on the Titans. If the Titans want Shador, he's going there.
I can't see that there. I mean, yes, I've only watched a little bit of tape, right? But Cam Ward's by far a better quarterback to me. Like, he just looks miles better. He looks like he would fit in with the class of last year. I don't think he's as good as any of the class last year, but he's that kind of. He can make plays with his legs as
Yeah.
well as make all the throws. I don't think Sanders is that. I think he's far more rigid.
He's more of a pocket passer.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm happy to go it if you want. I just can't see where their wins are going to come from. So mid-record, you're saying they're going to win 7, 8 games at least.
Okay, now
From
drop him down
who?
to disaster then.
Yeah, from who?
Jets.
Jets again.
Disaster.
Depends though, doesn't it? I think we'll be better than the Jets next year.
You think you'll be better than the Jets?
Yep, because where are they drafting? They can't be drafting much after us. We had a similar record.
I think they've got 8 or 9. I can't remember off the top of my head now.
But yeah, I mean, who they're going to play? Because I don't think Watch is going to come back.
Very true. Jets put him in disaster.
Yeah, I mean, you
Eagles.
could argue it's mid-record, the same as
Yeah.
the Pats, but yeah, the Jets will always find a way to Jets, and I know I say it a lot, but it's just true.
Eagles, Super Bowl contender.
Yeah,
Still got Saquon, still got all the weapons.
yeah, exactly.
If they lose AJ Brown, like you've been saying to yourself, potentially they've still got Devontae Smith.
Yeah, exactly. They're not, and this is what we were saying before. Their passing game hasn't been fantastic, but you don't really notice anyways.
Yeah.
Um,
Steelers, I mean, backdoor shot every year. It's been
it's-
consistent.
it's unlikely to. Well, it's impossible. It's not going to be disaster.
No, it's not going to be.
Yeah, I think backdoor shot. Their divisions: the Ravens, the Bengals, and the Bears. In it,
No, the
no,
Bears,
the Browns.
Browns.
Yeah, I always get mixed up. Yeah, the Browns. Browns are going to be crap. The Bengals. Probably
Bengals.
no, tell you what.
I think.
But it's a good division that that is right, is it? It's Ravens, Bengals, Steelers.
Yeah.
Christ, the Steelers do well to sneak in there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's every chance. I would probably go mid-record.
Change it if you want to, sir.
Yeah, I would go mid-record. I think
Great.
they'll be maybe 9 and 8.
Yeah. Seahawks. Mid record.
Mid.
Bucks. Honestly, I'm feeling Super Bowl contender.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what you basing on?
I'm basing on, it'll be the year after Baker has got comfortable in that team. Shorty is a top franchise quarterback, and all they can do is build on from their team. They've got the running back now in Bucky Irving.
Yes.
They've still got Mike Evans. They're going to get Chris Godwin back, or if he signs a new contract. But they've still got Jaron McMillan. They've still tight end wise. They could maybe do a bit of help because they've got Otton at the moment, but they've still got Tristan Wirth at left tackle.
Yes.
Defensively, they need to pile in. They've got Antonio Winfrey Jr. Maybe try and bolster the defense a little bit. They've still got Levante David.
Well, they've not got a lot in cap space. They've got around 11 million judging by this.
But drafting wise,
drafting, they've got every chance.
yeah,
I
100%.
think it's another one where they just shit the bed in the playoffs. They should, in my opinion, they probably should have won.
Okay.
But I can see it. There was no reason why they couldn't have, won, beat the next team, There's no reason
They
why.
had a lot of injuries this year.
Yeah. Are they more likely to be Super Bowl contenders than the Lions? Because that's the question.
Well, have the Bucks been to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, more recently than the Lions.
Yeah.
But is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right, that one's on you.
Baker gonna bake.
Joe, we've not even done the nicknames.
No.
This is disgusting. Right, we need
We've
to
been away for a while.
Yeah, right. So we need to go back through. Right.
The bagels.
The Kaiser Chefs.
Yep.
The bagels.
Yep.
Who did we have? Oh, Pittsburgh
Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah. We had the
Maxonville.
Jaguars,
Who else did we have? Oh, the Cleveland Steamers.
Cleveland Steamers, the Cards, Sleepy Colts,
The Sleepy Colts, and the
Tennessee Titans, which again is going to be a disaster.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
And Washington, I think, playoff football.
Do the nickname.
Sorry, the Commies.
The Commies.
Playoff football.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That way we've got 2 of each in the Super Bowl contender for AFC and NFC, and 3 in the playoff football.
Oh, look at that, just by accident. I mean, we do have to have a division winner of each. Have we got that? NFC West, AFC South, NFC North, AFC North, AFC
South, isn't it?
West.
Was it West for the Chiefs?
Yeah. NFC North.
No, it's NFC East.
East, sorry.
And then the Bucks at NFC out South.
Yes. I think we've nailed it.
Yeah. Smashed it.
Yeah, Bills.
How do you like them apples?
Hey, I think we've absolutely smashed that. I think that's for a well early prediction. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all, B-Dog.
Put your money on it.
I mean, I don't know about that much, but that's the fun of it. Like, it's far too early to predict that.
100%.
But what'll be interesting is kind of this time next year.
Looking back at it and seeing how close we were.
And seeing the bullshit that we've just come up with.